Welcome to Renovation Inspiration, sponsored by Lamps Plus. I'm Lori Dennis, and this is my husband,
Roy Yerushalmi with SoCal Contractor.
We just bought this green monster.
3,600 square foot, 5-bedroom home. We're gonna turn into a 3-unit rental.
We had the biggest, baddest, ugliest, tallest house on the block, otherwise known as the green monster.
For me, the biggest challenge is not tearing down the house.
When we rolled up to this house, there was a big oil-stained concrete pad in the front.
From 1 to 10, -1. The only thing that looked nice in that front was the American flag on top.
It was a bit of a hot mess. In real estate, location is everything. It's 20 blocks from the Pacific Ocean. We spent $1.4 million.
And we're gonna spend $70,000 more renovating it over a 3 months period.
We hope at the end of that, we'll have an extra $5 grand a month to put in our pocket. So watch us as we transform this green nightmare into a coastal dream. I've been in design for over 20 years, and when I found out that Roy's background was in construction and landscaping, I knew that we would be a perfect fit together, but he was pretty resistant to do the business of his father.
No, you have no idea what it was like growing up working with my dad.
For over a decade, we've been going strong, working together, and as long as he listens to everything I say, everything is pretty cool. I have to look. I have to look and see. I don't think what you're saying is how I want it.
I actually think a little pineapple here would be so cool.
A pineapple?
We're looking for a rental property to acquire, and we know it is an up-and-coming neighborhood. When it came up on the MLS, I could immediately see that had the size that we were sitting on a gold mine. Boy, it was ugly.
This house was so ugly.
It was so ugly, I couldn't even see through how it was. It was only Lori's imagination that she could put it together.
He was kind of like shirking me off, but I made him call the agent and we put an offer in an hour later.
Working together for us works really well because Lori starts the design process. So she's in there first, she puts it all together, and she does it while consulting with me what would make sense, what fits into the budget. By the time I come on to the project, I already know everything about the project.
Welcome to the Lori Dennis Inc. Design Studio. We have been in business for over 20 years and we work on residential, commercial, and hospitality projects. Today we're working on the green monster. Sarah, come on over here and let's show them some of our plans.
All right, here is the floor plan.
This project is a 5-bedroom, 4-bath home that will turn into a 3-unit rental. The front unit is a rental that has 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. The back unit is a 2-bedroom apartment with 1 bath for Airbnb. In the 3rd unit, we converted the old family room into a studio space, which now has a kitchen and a full bathroom. When people are shopping for an Airbnb, they want a unique experience. So we decided to do 3 designs which are very California: casual, coastal, eclectic, and global. We are 20 blocks away from the ocean, so it had to be coastal in its style. And because we're a vacation rental and people all over the world are visiting, we like it to be eclectic and show little bits from all of the places that we've traveled so people can really get a glimpse into our personality. 2 things that are indicative of coastal style are the rounded, popped out, curved elements of the home and the wood horizontal planking. When you're designing an Airbnb, you have to be very cautious about how much you're spending, because it is a business after all, and how easy it's going to be to maintain the project, because you don't live there and you want it to be really easy to take care of.
The main house coming in from the street, the curb appeal, was literally -3. It was a huge towering military tent.
So now we're in the 400 square foot living room. My first impression when I walked into the living room was that it was very dark. So what I wanted to do in the space was brighten it up. 2 rules in remodeling that I live and die by are, when in doubt, paint it white, and when you can keep something, keep it.
So one of the things we did is we used a lot of materials from the site.
Little found item.
I'm so strong. Every time you have to export or import materials onto the site, you're gonna incur an expense. Before you start a remodel, really think, really look, be creative, and see if you can keep whatever you have and just repurpose it.
So I've decided to keep these countertops in here, and I've also decided to keep the cabinets. This is bedroom number 2 on the first floor, and previously it was a walk-through to the big family room, which is now going to become a studio apartment. Now on the second floor, which is about a little over 1,000 square feet. Now this is a big master bedroom, and it's in great shape. The master bathroom, on the other hand, we gotta kill this curtain and put in glass.
So when we first came to the back side of the house, it's just like a janky 2-bedroom apartment.
And it previously was connected to the rest of the house, but we'll section that off and we'll have a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment up here. This is the studio, which used to be the family room, and it's about 450 square feet.
We have an exterior wall, concrete slab, everything that will challenge your plumbing, your electrical. It's all going to be a challenge.
Now that you've seen the house and you've witnessed the horrible curtains, the disgusting bathroom, stay tuned for the next episode of Renovation Inspiration, where we will transform this nightmare into a dream.